Hi, a bit different vlog today. Last weekend we went to the Camping and Caravan Club site in Chertsey for a long weekend, and I'm just gonna have a walk around the site, but the talking I did at the time was just absolutely garbage. It might not be any different this time, but I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna watch the video, talk to you about it, and see how we get on. Here we go. So, as I said, this is Caravan and Camping Club site at Chertsey. Just go across this road here. This is a private road that leads to a house. It's very bizarre. Anyway, go across there and you come to the look left and right first. Good highway code practice. Here comes the toilet block. First of all, it's the washing up area, and after that here it's the ladies and gentlemen's shower and toilet block. Very modern. There's two toilet blocks on the site, one near reception, one there. There's a little kids area somewhere there to the side, and have a spin round. Yeah, there it is. It's definitely they're still there. And oh, got dizzy. Just want a quick note on this site. Now there were quite a few foreign twin axle caravans with British number plates. There's all grouped. You'll see one just up here on the right at LMC. There were like Tabot, LMC and Hobbies. No trouble, but just to be aware that those, you know, there's a range of a mix of people who go to this site, I would say, being politically correct. So just on the left here's the River Thames. So this area is the grass area. So if you get a grass pitch, you'll be over here. Now there are, as with all caravan and camping club sites, they seem to mix tents and caravans on the same kind of area. Just to the left, when I spin around here, you'll see the M3. You'll see it again in just a second as well. There, see the cars? That's the M3. So you do get quite a bit of road noise on this site. Now I wouldn't suggest this was a country getaway site, not at all. But it's very good for. There's the Bridge Inn Hotel. We'll come across that in a minute when I walk out the site. It's very good for Legoland, Windsor, Hampton Court Palace, and Thorpe Park. They're all within probably half an hour of this site, so it's great for families. A little park there for the kiddies. This is the area where the big foreign twin axles were with British number plates. Just down here you can see if when I pan around you'll probably be able to see them. Just in the distance there, when I've finished looking around there, is a couple of blue bins. They're your rubbish, that's where you take your rubbish. Unlike the Caravan Club, they don't come round at 7 in the morning on their tractors to empty the bins. You have to go off-site basically, well not off-site but right to the edge of the site to deposit your rubbish yourself, which we prefer. I just counted the caravans there. You saw me point. Just up ahead is there's a little caravan storage, motorhome service point to the left where you can dump your waste and that. Little caravan storage, maybe 15-20 caravans if that really, but you'll see one in a minute. I mean, it's got a dirtier roof than mine. If you follow me on whatever social network platform, there you go, click. I just took a picture there. On the left is a little, let's have another look. Yeah, still there. On the left is a little walkway with a bug hotel, good for the kiddies to have a look at. It's a very well kept site, well manicured, grass, nice plants. Overall, to a very high standard. Wardens are very friendly, staff are very good. We really did like this site, although M3 and it's on the kind of flight path to Heathrow, so you do get planes as well as road traffic noise quite a bit. There's a reception there, that white building. Now if we go here and we turn left. Now there's roadworks here. If you've got a Garmin sat nav, be careful here because it says for some reason it's on the wrong side of the road. So as we approached it said it was on the right, but actually it was on the left. Fortunately we saw the signs, which aren't particularly clear. Anyway, here's the Bridge Inn. We didn't go in. Quiz night, very nice if you like quizzes. And like it says there, 47 bedrooms there as a hotel. So here's the bridge, River Thames, and a little boat comes along. Of course, being a vlogger, I filmed it just in case he hit the bridge. You know, well, there he goes. See, he's got his aerials lowered at the back because it's quite a big boat and not a very high bridge, but he gets under all right. maybe next time. We did go for a walk along the river there for a while, but I didn't bother. Well, I did film it, but it was just spectacularly dull. So this is the way you drive in. So there's that private road straight ahead, and you just bear left. The exit is just to the right where you come through there. There's a reception. Another little toilet block here. Not so many toilets, I have to say, but it's handy when the other block's closed. I don't normally film in toilets, but as it was empty, I'll excuse the flicker. So there you go, made 3 showers, a couple of toilets and urinals there, and obviously cleanliness is next to godliness, so clean those hands, Mr. Bell, well done. As I exit here, on the left is the information. Oh, there's a chip van there. Fish and chips, not particularly good quality, I have to say, like the fish you get out of the freezer rather than freshly caught fish from a chip shop kind of thing, but £7.50, reasonable value, I suppose. Here's the information. Lots of good information here. It tells you about buses if you've got a motorhome, what bus to get, and there are helpfully point towards the leaflets for you in case you didn't know where they were. Barrier to get in has got a code. I think it's little areas where the wardens live. Quite a few in this, about six caravans. I'm not sure how many wardens there are, but they are very friendly. So here, this is where we were, up to the right. Now on the left hand side, further up, you get the service pitches. On the right, a hard standing pitches where we were. And as you can see, in between the two, there's tents. Now, Caravanning and Camping Club do... the Caravan Club, they have separate fields for tents, whereas these guys, they kind of mix them in. I mean, it was okay for us. No problem, no noise or anything, but just that, also bear that in mind. That's kind of the sort of thing you can expect. So here we are on the right. That's the kind of a bit of a circuit. I'll show you quickly a canopy. Now we had a lot of rain and not that much wind, although there was Storm Anthony was predicted, or forecast, but it didn't actually arrive. So very pleased with how the canopy behaved. No sagging in the middle. Good supports with the corner supports there. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see I put a picture of someone's awning that had come down. One of these, it had absolutely smashed. But ours was okay. So coming up next, here we go, Hampton Court Palace. So we had a wander around here. I think £30 each they were. You know what it's like with these things. We bought them about 4 or 3 months ago or something. By the time you come to visit, you've forgotten how much you paid. But it was about £30, I believe. It was very busy. My advice would be not to go in school term if you can. If you can avoid school terms, because this was like a Sunday in August, and although it was a cloudy day, there was still a lot of people. Far too much for us really. We prefer to go when it's a bit emptier. But anyway, you come into this courtyard. Over there in that corner is the toilets, and in the far corner past that arch is the shop. Ye Old Shoppy is probably called. So I can't give you any particularly interesting historical facts about Hampton Court Palace other than Henry VIII lived here. Maybe he might have even had it built. But you can find all that yourself if you want to visit. Another little courtyard. Smile please. Tourists, a lot of tourists, us included I guess, but a lot of tourists from other countries, Japan, America to name but 2. And then you go through that arch as we're going to now, and one of the reasons we wanted to go, or at least Maddie wanted to go, was to see Henry VIII's apartments. Here's another courtyard, a nice flowery one, an inside courtyard with some nice flowers, lots of arches, very pretty, massive palace. You could easily spend all day here. We were here probably about 2, maybe 3 hours. Parking was an absolute nightmare. My advice, don't go on a Sunday in August. It took us probably half hour to get parked. There was traffic everywhere, so nice horse and carriage rides out here, tram rides as they say. You can get, I guess they charge, but you go up there, round and back down again. Now there's lots of gardens to visit, although we didn't. There was jousting going on, and down there is the indoor tennis courts, I believe. Not that we didn't look at any of those. Just looked at, there's something going on in this hall, so I had a little peek through. Oh, he saw me. I wanted to see what was going on before I went in. but they was reenacting something. This guy in the middle was not very happy.
He stirred up all the playwrights to whip up the public. The day my trial began, Marlowe performed the Jew of Malta.
So in a second, a guy appears on the balcony. Lovely ceiling there. Of course, I'm not actually going for BBC Documentary of the Year here. I'm just trying to show you what we had a quick look around Hampton Court Palace, and I thought I'd share it with you. So, nice tapestries on the wall, stained glass windows, as I say, lovely ceiling. For some reason I wanted to say beautiful plumage there in the Monty Python-esque voice. So let's leave these two arguing the toss. Another small room here, again, not small, sorry, another room here, small, comparatively small, with lots of tapestries on the wall, lovely stained glass window there. Now, one of the things we did notice that a lot of the rooms were, like this one, were quite dark. Now, there was a queue to get into a room there, but they were quite dark, so that you couldn't read the information necessarily easily in a lot of the rooms. Not that we did, we just wanted to have a quick buzz around and get a good feel for the place, and we'll probably come back again when it's less busy, but we didn't go down there. Lots of paintings there. So I named this room the large fireplace room. I know, very... look at those chandeliers. I mean, come on, they're not original, they're like IKEA chandeliers. That was a bit of a poor show, but this is a massive fireplace, probably the size of my downstairs toilet. Let's have another look at the ceiling. Bit more plain, basic here. As we pan round, there's a chandelier. Ooh, oh, there's Mandy, and there's her sister. Hello. So let's have a look. Oh, King Charles III. There you go. That's a nice little floral tribute to the King. Yeah, again, another room here. Now, there were lots of rooms, much better than, I mean, other places were probably stately homes like Sandringham and stuff like that, where even Longleat was a bit better, but you know, this was absolutely enormous and lots of rooms open, so it was really good value, we think, for the 30 quid. I don't know the purpose of a lot of these rooms. It looks like maybe some sort of dining room as well, but like paper kind of sculptures. Someone will probably put in the comments that it's an absolutely fantastic room and I should have spent more time in there. But what we actually wanted to look at was the kind of rooms for the royalty rooms, if you like. So I think this one was maybe some sort of dressing room. Big mural, big tapestry on the wall there. Again, dodgy chandelier. Paintings up there. And this is the state bedroom. I don't know if Henry VIII actually slept in that bed, I wouldn't think so. But there you go, you can have a little read there. Prince and Princess of Wales. So you'll notice the four-poster bed. Oh, nice ceiling. Which led me to wonder if, before the advent of electric lights, how did they see those? I mean, were those chandeliers, candelabras bright enough to light up the ceiling? I don't know. So in here, another room with nice vases. I mean, this is historical commentary, right? I mean, you won't get this, even you won't get better on BBC Two. But at the far end of the room, there is what we think is the top of the four-poster bed that you just saw. Looks like it's being restored. I think that almost concludes the trip. Oh no, the kitchen. Yes, the kitchen. This was my favourite part as well. Henry VIII's kitchen. As we know, he liked his grub, so this kitchen was probably just for him. It was very large and lots of ovens, and there was a working fire that you'll see in a minute as I'll pan round and into the next room. Just on the right there, quick glimpse of it. I'll nip up here into this room thinking it might be something good, and I actually do my first bit of talking on this vlog. Let's hear Oh. Little pantry or something. Hampton Court Palace. What's that? Cooking. There's a bloke cooking over here apparently. It's really busy. Very busy. Well, that's very insightful, isn't it? Me telling you it's Hampton Court Palace. This guy was doing some kind of artwork and he was just showing this kid what gold leaf was. That was riveting. I was intrigued with this fire actually, because I didn't realise he was actually cooking a couple of bits of meat in there. I don't know if that was for the staff or whether he was going to dish it out later. I didn't hang around to find out, but it looked well cooked, shall we say. Pork roast by the looks of it, very nice.
What is that talking?
Oh, pork roast. I thought it was pork roast. I don't have no idea how I knew that. I think it was actually beef. But anyway, we go through that door there soon, go out to the some more courtyards. This should be Hampton Courtyard Palace. But there's beef. No man can resist the fire. Just another look. Master Carpenter's Court. One of the smaller ones, I think. There was actually the entrance to the kitchen there. Entrance to the kitchens. That's where the kitchens are, right behind me. A massive place. Perfect bit of vlogging now. It's just I start talking, it goes dark. So here's another courtyard. Lord Chamberlain's Court, I think that was. Back into where we just come out of, and then I think now we go through to the courtyards where we entered and we make our exit. And just as we exit, I go just down to the river. If you just hang on for a sec, honestly, it's riveting. But I will say it's a really good day out. I think we spent probably 2 hours there. Like I say, it could have been all day. There's enough, I think, to see all day. Right, so we make our way out. Now this is me trying to pluck up enough courage to talk into the camera as I'm walking around. I really struggle with that, I really do. If there's no people around I'm okay, but I think as soon as there's people around I don't want people to notice me. I mean, if you vlog and you can do that, fantastic. So here's the steamboat. Actually it's not a steamboat, it's a paddle boat. I don't think it's powered by steam. But you've got the palace on the left, which is right by the river. So this is the River Thames, and this boat goes up and down, obviously. I don't know where to or where from, but it's quite pretty. And it parks up, or moors up, just the other side of those trees, which I will show you just in a second. After just having a little look at the palace. See, there it is. I mean, Henry VIII's ships must have come up there, I guess. Not the Mary Rose, though. So there you go, that's where it moors. There you go, that's Hampton Court Palace. So thanks for watching. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, share if you liked it. See you in the next one. This is quality caravan vlogging. At least I managed to end the vlog by talking into the camera. Seriously though, it was good. We had a really good weekend. The site is good, if not a bit noisy. It's very convenient for lots of kids attractions. Like I said, Legoland, Thorpe Park, Windsor Castle, Hampton Court Palace. So it's very, it's just around the Heathrow Airport area, just off the M3 or M20. It's kind of between the M3 and M25. Easy to find. Again, as I just said, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.